everyone. Thank you everyone for being here. So the purpose for this meetup, this focus group meetup, is to get your opinion on your fully online course, Malaysian Study 3, and we have one representative for PM2, right? So currently your courses are being conducted fully online, right? It's considered as a learning at scale. It's a learning at scale because student ratio to lecture ratio is many to one, okay? So I'm going to start with asking the first question. So how is your experience so far in learning in these fully online course? Perhaps you can share your opinion.
So my name is Ng Sheng Yi. I'm from the School of Communications, PR and Events. So what I think of this e-learning thing is that I think that the lessons are okay, but the thing that I don't like is that the activities close up after a week. I mean, it's a good thing, but students being students, they probably might miss the deadline. Right. So yeah, that's one thing.
So you would prefer to have all the activities open rather than closed?
Yeah.
Right. What is your opinion in using Times as the learning platform?
Times is okay, but sometimes they have a lot of maintenance work, I think, which you can't really access sometimes, and therefore you might miss your activities.
What is your opinion on learning in a fully online environment?
I think it's okay. I mean, it's different, so yeah.
Okay, thank you for your opinion. How about you? And please state your name and also your course as well, because you're a bit different.
Yeah, my name is Mohammad Haziq. I'm from School of Hospitality. I'm a culinary student. Right. I agree with his statement. It has not been really smooth for me doing this online course thing because I prefer classes like one-to-one to lecture because I find it hard, like I would miss the deadline. In fact, I almost missed a few deadlines because I overlooked quite a few times on times, and also there's a lot of maintenance, and I did not manage to finish my assignments on time, all the forum things.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for your feedback. How about for you?
My name is Fatima Hira Khan, and I'm from PR and events as well. I would agree with both of them, actually. The thing is that about the deadlines is like quite true. And yeah, sometimes you have other assignments as well to work on, but since we keep going to the classes, so we still know, like, you know, when the deadline is due, the teacher keeps reminding us and all. But yeah, about this one, yeah, we often tend to overlook it or oversee it. Yeah.
How do you feel about learning with so many peers online and you only have one lecturer to guide you?
Well, I think that is fine as long as the teacher keeps in contact with us. And yeah, but then again, that's the thing, like one needs to be reminded and keep in touch. Yeah, other than that, I think it is okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm from School of Communications, PR and Marketing. So what I think about this experience on this online course is it's very relaxed and easy, very free and easy, like I can do anything at any time. But the problem is, I agree with all of them, that there's a delay in the schedule for the courseworks. Like sometimes it comes a few days later or 1 week later. So yes, I prefer everything to be open one shot, and I can keep track with my lecturers.
Are you all from Malaysia or international? Like from Malaysia, who's from Malaysia?
Yeah.
International. Okay. What do you think about learning with so many peers, learning at scales, and plus one lecture with so many peers? What do you think about that?
I think it's totally fine. It's nothing different. Just that the lecturer has to really keep in touch with us and reply in a quick response.
Do you feel that the lecturer have done very well in actually responding and giving
Honestly, not really. She's our lecturer. She's nice, but there's a delay in her response, probably up to a day even.
up to a day. What is your comfortable response time for you all? Anybody? Actually, anybody can actually just raise your hand and just give your opinion if you want. Yeah.
Even max 6 hours is fine.
6 hours is maximum for you.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you? What is your opinion on using Times as learning platform and this whole thing of learning fully online?
Okay, so I'm Sasha from School of Communications. I prefer to have like an actual classroom so that I can ask questions, whether it's about assignments or whether it's about the topic, because this is the first time that I've actually been lost during the whole process. Yeah.
You feel like you're. Can you maybe tell me more a bit about why and how is it that you feel lost?
It's basically like getting late responses and just being like unsure of what to do, even though, okay, so yes, there is MIB and like the assignment brief and stuff, but you need like further clarification for assignments, because we had to go film a video and we had to go to a different place, and it was just a little confusing, especially being an international student. I was quite lost. I didn't know where to go, and there was no like direction as such. Yeah.
Now, did all of you attended the first face-to-face session where there's briefing and there's actually some trial run in using wiki and workshop? Did you come for that session?
I did.
I didn't.
I did.
You did. So
Yeah.
one person in this room, two people, three people. Okay, right. So now again with you, is this the first time that you are learning in a fully online
100%.
environment?
Yes, it is.
How about other class? Do they practice any form of fully online or even blended?
Yes, I've done blended learning, but not 100% online. Never. Yeah.
Right. Okay, now let's talk about the impact that you feel that this class. Do you feel that this class conducted in an environment have any impact on you whatsoever?
I don't know.
Usefulness or maybe any effectiveness for you as a student in this age where everything is very fast, and do you feel that it has any impact on you?
I guess because I learned a little like about Malaysia that I didn't know before.
Right.
But I don't know. For me, it felt like I didn't have like a class because it was just like once a week online, and like I could do it whenever I wanted to. So it was just,
It's real.
yeah, like it's just there, but it's not really there. Yeah.
Right. Okay, thank you for your opinion. How about for you? Do you feel like this class have impact? Well, let's talk about quality. Do you feel like it has any quality or effective to you?
In terms of quality and effectiveness, I think there's a little. Like, even though as a Malaysian, but I still don't know some whereabouts about some historical things of Malaysia, or the names of the Sultan or whatsoever. I get to learn a bit or two.
When you say that you don't know the name of the Sultan, is it because that the lecturer did not actually share that with you, or
It's just
or you forgot to open the learning content, or what is that missing that you felt was not there?
honestly, it's because it's an online thing, so I didn't really bother to indulge in the lecture slides. So I'll just straight away go to the journal or go to the whatever coursework,
So
and
you mean you straight away do the activity?
I'll straight away do and just do my online research. That's all. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your opinion.
Yeah.
The next person, again, your name and where you're from, and we are talking about the same thing, which is quality, usefulness and effectiveness.
Usefulness and effectiveness of this class or the online thing.
Yeah.
My name is Yi. I'm from School of Communications, majoring in PR and events. So this class did impact me in a way where I learned more about the history of Malaysia, like Selangor and Johor. I didn't know it was so full of culture. In a way, it's a good thing, but as I've said earlier, the online thing, especially for people like me, I think for most of the people who have a bit of discipline and all that, they can do everything really smoothly. But for people like me, we need a little push. So, yeah.
When you say push, do you have like any suggestion maybe what kind of push you
As
think
in, like,
will work?
if it's a real classroom, you will have the pressure to come to class. So, yeah. But if it's an online thing, you'll just take it for granted.
Do you feel like, there's a progress bar which actually document
Ah,
how
yeah.
you're doing? It's actually the green bar on top of the module site. Do you feel that it gives indication and motivation for you to actually complete your activities timely?
Timely, I don't think so, but it does help well.
It helps you to know what to do.
But not timely.
Not timely.
Yeah.
Do you feel that it suits your lifestyle now? This online, fully online course?
I think for people like me who are a bit lazy, no.
No? Okay, thank you for your feedback. The same thing, we're talking about quality. Yes. Usefulness and impact. Do you feel, first of all, it has any quality?
Well, I did go through the lectures like that were given there.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and I think there was like a bit of editing needed in that because, yeah, they're very, yeah, they need to be edited a bit because I did see like towards the end of one video there was the lecture, the person who's giving the explaining about the topic was like laughing about and
Really?
yeah.
Do you like that, or you like it to be more serious?
No, it's not about being serious or not. It's just that it took too long. I just wanted to know whether the video, like, is there anything else, in the next, like, 1 minute or something?
Is this the synchronous video, the live session, or actually the pre-recorded?
The pre-recorded video, yeah. And but other than that, I think if another online course like this comes up, I think I should be fine because like this is the first time. So, but we do need to get reminded of of the things that the teacher like we need someone to
But do you feel like the progress bar is sort of helped to
progress
remind
bar.
you what you need to do?
You did help, but yeah, again, not on time. But it did help us to know like how much like we still have got to do, what's left, what I've left out, because maybe I was busy with some other stuff. Yeah, but it did. Yeah, progress bar did help.
Does it actually have impact to you feel?
Impact, I think, for me, in the end of the semester, it turned out well because I think it's new and we should be knowing about this.
Do you feel like somehow that the course actually managed to meet its learning outcome?
I think for me it did because like it was hard for for me especially to because I was also lost, but I did learn out of it. And in future, if something like this comes up somewhere else in the work field or somewhere, I think I should be able to do it. So yeah.
Great response. How about you? Do you feel like it meets the learning objectives? The course being in a fully online environment.
Yeah.
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 Okay. How about you?
Yeah, I think it meets the
Meets the learning objective.
yeah.
Okay, now let's have a feedback on you on PM2, right? Let's talk about quality. Do you feel the course have somewhat maintained its quality?
Yes, I do. I actually find this course interesting because even though I am a Malaysian, since I was little, I went to international school, so I was not exposed to any of the Malaysian syllabus. So I learned a lot about Malaysian history, cultures, and so on. I find it interesting, but I am old school that way. I prefer if there was an actual class where the lecturer would explain like in person. So, and for my lifestyle, because I go a lot, like I go to camp a lot, hiking and stuff. So like when there was holiday, I missed quite a few, and I had to ask the lecturer to reopen it because there was no internet. So yeah,
But you missed it because it was closed.
I almost missed it actually, and I had to
Do you feel that it has met its learning objective?
Yes, I believe it did. Yes.
As far as your lifestyle as a, I would say, learner in the 21st century, do you feel that learning in a fully online environment actually meets your lifestyle?
It certainly does not.
Does not?
Does not. Yeah. Like I said, I prefer things done like hard copy. Like I prefer to write on paper instead of online. I get confused sometimes. I'm not very good with IT stuff.
Can you tell a bit more about your experience when you're online? Do you feel that some guidance is missing? Because as much as possible, we try to actually put in as much guidance through instruction. Do you feel that has somewhat been effective? Or if let's say it's not, what sort of guidance do you actually prefer?
It took me quite a few times to read the instructions to actually understand like how to get it done. So yeah, I prefer if someone actually explains to me rather than having it like online, explain online.
All right,
'Cause
thank you. Okay, now can we have a show of hands? Who actually prefer it to be fully online? Fully online, no class.
With conditions.
Two fully online. Who prefer it to be blended? I mean, some of the things you do online, some activities, but there's also some portion of it where you have class. To blend it. Who likes the traditional 8 o'clock class or 8 p.m. class where you come to do the course? No?
No.
So can I say that it's either fully online or blended? Okay, all right. Do you feel that this course, this learning skill, is able to engage you and motivate you to learn actively? Let me start with you. Maybe talk about the badges. Do you feel that the badges has somewhat able to prompt you or to somehow excite you and record your progress?
Definitely. Whenever I've completed like the progress bar thing,
Right.
I like it when it's screened. I have like a thing for it. Like I need it like everything
So
to
you
be
feel
completed.
that
Yes, it motivates me.
motivate you.
Yes, it
How
does.
about getting the badge? Are you excited to get the badge? Are you aware that there's a badge?
Yes, I was. Yeah, it was. I felt like I achieved something whenever I completed the forum and whatsoever. Like, and then I achieved a badge, and it's
Okay.
yeah, it's motivating.
Thank you for your feedback. Can I have somebody else to talk about that as well? How about you?
The badges.
Do you feel that the course itself is able to engage you and motivate you, the progress bar and the badge?
The progress bar, yeah,
Mhm.
but the badges, I didn't really notice
You don't
them.
really
I mean, I knew about them, but I didn't.
You don't,
Like,
you
it didn't.
don't feel like, because every time you finish one part, you get one badge
Okay.
as a reward. You did
I-
not even notice?
I don't think I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did not receive any badges?
No.
Oh, that's very serious. Because each time you complete one part, you will get a badge. It will actually signify that you actually completed your learning as scheduled. Yeah, yeah. How about you?
I didn't really bother about the badges.
That's very good sign. Do you think there should be any changes in the way, in terms of critical or analytical thinking? I mean, let me rephrase my question. Has there been any changes in your way of thinking, in terms of critical thinking or analytical thinking, because you have gone through this course? This fully online course, do you think that somewhat that you're...
Critical thinking, not really, but analytical, of course, because we have to do a lot of research. Because even I, as a Malaysian, I don't know many things about the history and all, so I have to do a lot of research. Yeah, that's about it.
Right, thank you. Yes.
I think both critical and analytical, because we were asked to give our opinion on most of the exercises, and it was like a change to kind of give our own opinion on the country and like just be free with whatever we want to say. So I think it was.
So, in terms of critical and analytical thinking, you feel that somewhat you have actually
Achieved.
Achieved.
Yeah, yeah.
You? Is there any way of changes in the way of thinking in terms of critical and analytical thinking during the whole semester because you have gone through this course?
About a few questions in the forum, I think that it was mostly focusing on the local people here and not the foreigners that much. I mean, yeah, the questions it's themselves, like, I felt like, the questions were being asked as if like we literally know each and everything about Malaysia or the constitution as well. And the question of the constitution, it focused on the people of Malaysia rather than both the parties,
But the course is about Malaysia.
Yeah, but still, like, those people who have come to live in Malaysia, who are living in Malaysia.
So you mean that the question
Yeah,
asked
yeah,
have
like,
this assumption that
yeah,
you know,
yeah, that kind of thing.
okay.
So yeah, other than that, yeah, it was a good learning experience. I learned a lot, quite a lot about Malaysia and the history. It was exciting, and I shared it with my mom back home as well.
Oh, really? That's good to know.
Yeah, so yeah, it was good.
All right. Okay. Same thing. Share what you have changed in terms of critical thinking and analytical thinking because you have gone through the course.
And yes, throughout this course, I think it'll be more to analytical thinking. In fact, I did a lot, like not a lot, but like quite a research on Malaysia that I did not know of, the developments, the cultures, yes, all of that. Also critical thinking in a way, when some questions asking me about like what makes you love about Malaysia and all that, like, it did stimulate like a part of me,
Can you
the
talk
thinking
briefly
part.
about maybe the benefits or advantages of learning scale in times? Maybe we start with benefits first. I know you're pro face to face. Can you talk about benefits if you can think of anything, if any?
Sometimes.
It's okay if you have none. You can just say, yeah.
I don't think I have any. I can't think.
Disadvantage?
The maintenance, there's a lot of maintenance on times. The learning, like it's stopped me from progressing forward to do the assignments. Like the deadline was supposed to be later, but like because of the maintenance, I had
So
to.
the big thing for you is because the lecturer actually locked it. I know he will open it in sequence, right? And if you miss part 1, when he's already progressed to part 2, then you missed it. So the big thing for you is it because of that?
Yeah, I prefer for
totally turn you off.
Yeah. I prefer everything to be unlocked all at once. Then I could like do it on my own time. Yeah, according to my own pace. Yes, definitely.
Do you want to talk about the advantages first of learning at scale in times?
Yeah. For the advantages, it's I don't have to go to uni
Right.
and actually pay my petrol and my
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
So it's quite I have quite a lot of time because this is a short semester. So I can kind of do any time I want, and I'm not really always on the go. So I'm not like here always camping, and also I got much time. Yeah.
Okay. Disadvantage?
Disadvantage, I don't really get to engage with the course much because there's not really a guidance, like a physical presence there to guide me.
Talking about physical presence, the lecturer actually do have a synchronous session. Are you aware of that? The
No.
synchronous session that means the lecturer will actually tell you that certain times she will be online talking about or discussing about a certain topic, and all of you can actually come in and watch her and also chat up with her and ask questions. So as far as engagement, that is the available time and the opportunity for you to engage. So can you all tell me, are you even aware that that is actually happening?
No.
You don't know? You
I don't
don't?
know.
How about you? You weren't told about it. You were told about it?
Is it because I missed the first physical?
Actually, at that point in the module where she will actually have that session, she will actually announce it. in there. For example, in chapter 1, for example, if there's a synchronous live session, there's actually an information there to let you know and to prompt you to get ready. And she will also would tell you in Telegram, I assume.
Telegram, no.
But technically she will actually inform. And there's also an announcement in Times where the lecturer will inform and you will actually get the announcement from her. So you weren't aware of that?
No.
Right. Do you think that if you were aware and there is more of those sessions, you will feel more engaged? If there is those, you don't really actually meet face to face, but she actually online. Do you feel that you will be more engaged?
Maybe a little bit, but not really, because if it's like an online kind of lecture, I wouldn't really listen to it.
Right.
Because if I'm already in uni, I would go for the class because I'm already there.
Yeah.
But online, I can choose whether I want to be there or not.
So you choose not to be there?
90%.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How about you? Just briefly talk about disadvantages and advantages of classroom conducted fully online.
So advantage is that I can do it like at my own time. I can pick a day and do it.
Yeah.
Disadvantage, it's just that I prefer having someone to ask questions and yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah.
The advantages are, being able to do it anytime we like, but then again, it closes too soon. Disadvantages, I think the teacher's presence, as long as the teacher's presence should be there, so that it's convenient for us, because there are certain things like we all have different subjects and different work, and since we're not already attending the class, so we sometimes tend to not be there, or able to complete the work on time. So sometimes we need teacher to be there in different time. Yeah. So as long as the teacher's presence is there, I think all is fine for me. Yeah.
Do you think that this learning at scale fully online should be implemented in the school in the following semester? Do you think this thing should be continued?
Yeah, as long as the clear guideline is given and the teacher is in contact, once or twice every week, should be fine. But the first time is it's a bit tough for us, so I think it should not be closed. I mean, the forum and activities and quizzes, as long as they are not closed, I think it should be fine.
Right.
It's
Anybody else want to add to that? Do you feel that this format of learning should still be continued with other courses?
Yeah, I think it would save time.
Anybody else want to add to that?
Yes, I agree with her. I think it really saves up a lot of time. And we don't really have to go to uni and do everything. We can have our own sweet time. But again, it closes sometime too soon.
Right. So you're only on the deadline for that.
Because honestly, we all have our laziness as well.
Right.
Where we procrastinate a bit here and there, and then when we want to do on that day, something comes up, and then the activity closes. Then, yeah.
What is the biggest challenge that you face while learning in this format? The biggest challenge or problems?
Time management.
Time management.
Yes, I think doing things online needs good discipline. Yeah.
Okay. How about you? What do you feel is your biggest challenge?
For me, it was figuring out how to use the wiki thing, because I'm really bad with IT and stuff, so it was a bit slow for me. Yeah, that's about it.
All right. How about you? What is your biggest challenge?
The biggest challenge, yes, it is time management indeed.
Time management.
Yeah, time management, because we tend to miss out since we're already not going for classes. There's no one to remind us. So yeah.
All right. Okay. How about for you? What is your number one biggest challenge learning in this format?
I would say because I'm not an IT person, so when the first thing came out was wiki, I didn't even know what that was. And also time management, I had to be reminded by my friends to keep...
Did you come for the first first face-to-face meeting?
Yes, I did.
You did?
I was late.
The lecturer?
I was late.
Did he let you go through quickly with you?
I missed that part because I was late for the first
Did you know that you
face-to-face.
can actually catch up if you miss any of the face-to-face class? You can actually rewind on the go and watch it again. Do you think you would rewind on the go and watch it?
Not so
Not
much.
really.
Not really.
You don't really rewind, like even during exam time. You do, but it's not in this course, or
not in this
something
course.
different. Okay, right. Let's talk a bit more about group work since we touched on Wiki. Do you feel that the group setup works for you in the online format?
It certainly did not because
You
I.
managed to find a group.
At first, I was in the group with a group of business students,
Right.
and
How many of that?
from hospitality, there were about 5 of us, and the rest were business students. And I had to keep texting them to like, when do we start this group project? And they did not respond at all. So naturally, I left the group, my friends and I, and we joined another group. And then they contacted me after that, like, could you guys please come back? And then I'm like, oh, now you want us back. So I don't find it helpful, that the whole group
But there
setup
is
thing.
actually some flexibility to like leave group and create another group. You're able to.
It's an advantage, but also a few of my friends got kicked out from other groups, like
Really?
just without permission. So I think, yeah, something should be done there, some improvements.
Yeah, can we talk a bit more about your experience working in a group using Wiki? What was that like?
For me, because I came in on the second week, I registered late. So when I came, most of them have already a group. They recruited a group. So I had to like find my way on how to get a group, because this is my deferred SEM. So I don't know anyone at all. So I have to like find my way lah to get a group. But eventually
Eventually you managed.
I managed, and it's
You
okay.
managed to do the Wiki
Yeah,
assignment.
Well, I missed the first wiki. I wasn't really aware of that thing until my groupmate told me about it. I'm like, oh, there's wiki, okay. Then after that, I know how to slowly adapt to it.
Right. Okay.
Slowly but surely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Have you used Wiki in other classes before?
No,
So this is your
it's my first. Yeah.
introduction to Wiki.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you. How about you? What's your experience in working collaboratively online, especially in a fully online environment with a team?
I actually had a good experience, yeah, because my group was pretty like responsive and they knew what they were doing, and
How many people in the group?
there were 5 of us, I think, yeah. So it's fine,
So it's
no
good.
complaints, yeah.
So you eventually learn how to use Wiki?
Yeah, I
Okay.
did. At the beginning, it was a bit like,
Do you feel like the video guide helped you all to
Yeah.
know what to do in Wiki? There's a video guide in the introduction.
oh yeah, yeah.
Really?
But I'm just really bad at computer stuff. Like I can't figure anything out. So
All right.
yeah.
How about you? What was your experience? Are you in the same group, by the way? No.
I actually did the group project. I did it on my own.
Right.
Yeah, I was the only one who did it, but I liked it that way because I knew what I was doing, and the project itself wasn't that hard.
Right.
Yeah, so I could do it on my own as well.
So there's a
So
flexibility.
yeah, that's a flexibility. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I like that, and I don't have any complaints for that.
But you did have to use Wiki.
I didn't, since I didn't attend the first class, and I didn't bother to go. Like I kept asking my other friends, like, what is this thing about? But like since I don't know anybody from this class and all, they all said my friends, they said they also didn't know about it. But when I went through the video there, I almost got an idea, but I still didn't actually do it. Yeah, because it was like I had to, because the video was like quite long, and yeah.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about workshop activity. Now, workshop is the activity where you have to assess your peers' work. For example, your lecturer may actually ask you to write a project, for example, and you need to assess your peers. I believe there's a rubric.
Peer
on how-
evaluation?
Yeah, peer evaluation. So that activity is called workshop inside Times. Can you talk a bit about experience of assessing your peers. Is that okay to you? Can you talk a bit more about that? Did you assess your peer?
Yeah, I did.
And can you talk a bit about that experience?
The TES evaluation, is it?
No, it's not the TES. This is a peer-to-peer. The TES is you evaluate your facilitator.
Yeah.
The workshop is actually you evaluate your peers' assignment.
Commenting on their
Yes, commenting
answer.
on their answers.
Oh, that one.
And
Oh.
I think certain activities you actually give marks.
Yeah,
to
marks
them.
and the comments as well.
Yes.
Yes, has to be at least one.
Right.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
talk a bit about experience? What do you think of that, marking your peers' work?
We had to. It's a good way. I think we're allowed to give our opinions about what other person thinks like, and yeah.
Do you feel like you learned something when you're looking to other people's work? Do you feel that it's
Yeah,
contributing to learning?
yeah, exactly. Like they had their ideas, their different ideas, and yeah, it was different than what I was thinking, and was good to hear what they were thinking, how they were thinking, and yeah, it opened up my mind.
Okay, good. Can I have your opinion on that? Assessing your peers.
I think it's beneficial. I learn a thing or two. Like I get to see what other think about the topic about,
Right.
rather than just because the questions are quite general, but you wouldn't actually think like, oh, this guy's idea is actually quite something else. Yeah. So yeah, I do learn a bit.
So you feel that the whole process actually helped you to learn?
Yeah, it did. Definitely did.
Right. How about you?
I enjoyed like seeing everyone else's opinions, but I think it was a bit awkward to like mark their work, but that's about it.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was fine.
Do you feel that it helped you learn?
Yeah, I did. Like I could like see everyone else's opinions and stuff.
Do you have something like that for your course?
Yes, I did.
Participate in it?
Yes, I did. I find it helpful because, as what he said, the question tend to be general, and I did not know how to answer it. So I tried looking through people's answers, and I was exposed to more ideas and opinions on the certain topic itself. It very much did, yeah.
Right. Ask you. Is there anything else you would like to add on, like something that perhaps I did not touch on, but you feel that is really important for me to know?
No, nothing from me.
Anybody else? Okay, now I'm going to actually go through Nation Study 3 module side. I'll go to your side, maybe. But basically these three courses are, I would say, the same. The content is similar. The structure is similar. I just want your opinion on this part. This is actually an information to let you know that this module will be conducted 100% as fully online. And it helps you to know what you need to do every week, which will, when you click, you actually open up your module information booklet. And when you communicate, when you click, you actually know it's her email, and how do I contact you, and you actually link up to the Telegram group, something like that. Do you notice this? Do you notice this? And do you actually feel that it's useful?
Yeah, because I was late, so because of this, I think I was able to contact everyone through Telegram. I wouldn't
See.
yeah, I wasn't.
So that is definitely a feature to keep.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, when you look into this about the course, and there's information on badges, and then there's another link. If let's say you missed the one on the top, there's actually a link here to click Telegram. Did everyone saw that link?
Yeah.
And know to click, and that help you to join the group?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's helpful to keep. Another one, introduction before class begin. So over here, we actually explain to you about the briefing session. And the session will be recorded as well. Best practice is for your lecturer to drag the recorded over here, so that if let's say you missed the session, you would know where to catch up. Do you feel that it's useful to have that? And there's also instruction to upload your profile picture and all. Do you feel that this is useful to have?
I didn't really look at it.
You did not really look at it. Okay. And there is the practice on how to do wiki and practice how to do workshop.
I didn't look at that either.
Did not look at that either. But you came late, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this whole activity is actually to be done during the face-to-face session and carried out online as well. All about groups. Do you feel that having this section help you to find your group and form your group?
I think the main thing to help us find our group mates is through the Telegram.
Telegram. So you actually went and joined Telegram first.
And then I see who's actually in the group, and then I message them.
Oh, okay, fantastic. So you don't really use this. You don't really feel that it's even to actually find your group.
Maybe if I couldn't find it, maybe I'll go
Oh,
here.
okay. So you all have your ways. Did you use this to find your group, or you also use
someone
Telegram?
just, yeah, someone found my Telegram.
Right. Okay. Wiki group activity. So the rest are pretty. How about the paddleball? Do you enjoy? Do you like it? Don't really care about it? Any opinion will.
I didn't really care about it until the last week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I was like, hey, there's something like this on the previous page
Ah.
that I went and do it.
Do y'all do this challenge question? This is a score package. It's actually help you. It's just actually an activity. It's a fun activity.
Oh, my
It's supposed to be fun activity. Do you notice that? You try it?
When is it upload? Was it uploaded?
It's just something. It's just a practice.
Never seen
Oh.
It's
I
just a
didn't-
practice activity. It's there, but it helps for you to master the content,
Which week was it?
right? Yeah, and yeah. So if let's say there's a synchronous classroom, it will actually appear like this at that section where it's supposed to come out. So this one is actually standard. Okay? Anything you would like to comment about times as far as structure, your course, anything else? None? Okay.
Nothing.
Alright. So that's it then for Malaysian Study 3. Focus group. Right.
Okay,
Right.
thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for your contribution.
No problem.
Thank you.
You want to go through your course?
Similar.
Similar, right? Yeah, it is similar. Right, thank you for your contribution. Thank you and have a good day.